Now we're back where we finished last night. We've got 1, 2, 4 fields here, not massive fields, but enough to keep them busy for the afternoon with the small balers. And me and Pete are just here. I'm a bit late to the party because I've finally had a haircut, finally been able to get it done properly, so it feels much better. We're just going to field the hay first. There's a little bit of dew still in there, so we'll ted this up. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so that's understandable. By the time we've tedded it up and the sun's been on it for a little bit, it'll be fine. We got the chance of rain coming this afternoon. You know, you look at the long-term forecast, it says good all the way through, and then out the blue, here comes a bit of rain. So whatever, it's 50-50. We're going to keep going until it does rain. After that, it's looking good again. So we'll probably be chopping a bit more, but we're going to get on. We're on Peter's tractor. Peter's on the farmer's spray tractor. I guess they were all using tractors here and there, and so he's got the front tank on as well as the big tedder, but that won't matter. We're going to get unfolding, get these ted, get over to that new ground we got way up. I nearly went over, and get that ted out as well. But all this hay should go today. We're just going to lower the arms down. This button here, that lowers the machine. Then number 1 hydraulic. I've got oil on my finger already. Where's that come from? Been here 5 seconds. The guys have checked my machine over for me already, so no issues there. I love the way this thing unfolds. Brilliant.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts.
Just found the old man. We just come top in. Oh, looks like he's moving some cattle. Hey! Looks like the cows have been having a go on the garlic. We'll have to check with them and see how the flies are doing. Hello, hello!
You're a little busy.
I know. Boss is here. They're having a go on that garlic, aren't they? They're having a go on it, I can see.
Yeah, they're having a bit of a go on it. And so against you over jump. Just do bunny's field as well, if you hadn't said that.
Yeah, he said, yeah. He said do this one and that one, and
This one's alright, he mowed it.
oh, he's done this one already. So just this one in here.
There ain't much in that one.
No, I'll just whip over it.
Don't go over a bit quick.
Yeah,
I've shifted them down over the bottom this morning.
yeah.
I'm just taking these days, mate.
Oh right, they're you moved them field, have you?
Shift the field.
Yeah. All right. I've done barn ground, so that's all, and we've left the grass. All right.
And I'll be back here in about a fortnight, might not.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a bit of grass in there, better than here anyway.
I'll be back a bit then.
Yeah.
So I'll
Oh.
put down in the bushes.
Sweet.
I'll graze that for a couple of weeks to be able to top that then.
Yeah. That'll do. Nice one. All right.
I see you coming along. I thought you were doing the actual trainers to it.
Oh no, Keithy's going to do it. So we're going to top him.
Well,
See you later. He's such a legend. Right, so had a bit of a change of plan. The guys are still over, they're still making a bit of hay over there, but those guys got enough jobs for everyone there, so we weren't needed over there, but there's plenty of topping to do. Cows have just been moved. They have gone across over that way. The old man's moved them. They'll stay over there for a couple of weeks and then they'll get moved on to somewhere else. So they've left all, they only eat the good grass, so they've left all the old stuff, all the old bits that they don't want. We've got the topper on, 4.6 metre Bromford, good topper actually. This one's good, apart from, well, I suppose it's probably an issue with all toppers, but prone to punctures. But what we do is stick some tyre goo. I can't remember what brand it is, but if we get a puncture, we'll fill it up with tyre goo, and that usually solves the issue then. But we'll have a look at what the hay looks like later on when we get back. We got this field to do, we got another field across the way to do. We got enough to be busy. We didn't go and ted that new ground today. The chance of rain went up to about 80-90%, so we sort of thought it wasn't worth it. We weren't going to get to it today anyway. We thought about having big balers there, but we wouldn't be there to pick them up, so we didn't want them to sit out in the rain. So what we're going to do is just let the rain on it. And we've done it a million times before. It isn't really, you don't want to let it happen too often if you can. We're not really in a position to just wait for every sunny day here and there. We've got to keep going as much as we can. If it's a 50-50 day, we'll still go. We'll still go until it does rain. But yeah, we've had hay down before and it's rained on it for 3 days and we've still made good hay out of it. So it's just preparing yourself if the rain does come, and you know, instead of tedding it today, letting the rain hit it, we just leave it flat on the deck. The rain will hit the top of it, and then tomorrow if it's dry we'll turn it again and we'll get it dry again. We'll put you into a time lapse and that'll do.
I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow, and the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go and say what you want, right? Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Right, just spotting with rain a bit, nothing major. This field's now topped off, took it nice and short. Cows have just been in here, they've just been moved, so that'll spur all the grass to regrow again. Depending on how long the cows stay out for, this will be good for them to come in again later on in a few weeks time after the grass has recovered. So topper's a mess. Can't just drive down the road like that, you blow all the grass all over the road. So quickly kick it off. I've parked the wrong way round, so it's all going to go in my face. Wind's blowing this way. The guys have just said they finished baling just before the rain started, so that's good. So I'm going to kick this grass off. We're going to fold the wings up, put the transport pins in, head home, and we'll see what bales they got at home. Just spoke to Lynn, 220 packs. Oh, it's lovely and soft. Oh, it smells beautiful. Which is 3,000 bales. 3,000 bales is just, the farmer reckons it's a third of what we had last year. This shed would normally be half full. That barn there should be up to at least here, maybe even a bay more compared to last year. So yeah, pretty interesting. The hay we brought in last night is just over here. Let's have a little look. We went up top to start with and put a load of straw down, so he'll put another block in throw a bale up or 2 bales, and we'll go up again and spread the straw out. Oh, it smells nice. You can't beat that smell. That smells so nice. But we're getting there. We're getting through it. It's just we're not going to have the quantity this year. Simple as that. Just wanted to bring you up to a cool spot that we. This is up the top of the hill. In the background, you can see the farm there. These 3 fields in a row are oats, and they're just on the turn. With oats, it's a bit tricky. It's tricky to get the weight in the oats. If you can get your weight in your oats, then they're worth a lot of money. But if they come in light, then they're not worth a lot. But they are to us because we feed it the cattle, so we always have a few oats about. Across the 3 fields, they're actually not looking too bad. We're going to try and make some hay today over at the new ground that we started. So we're going to head over there. But I like this spot. It's a nice spot. You can see where the motorway cuts through the farm there. You see the fields on the right hand side of the motorway. They're all ours. Just a pretty cool spot. This year's weather is just all over the shop. You know, it's 1 minute they're predicting 10 days are good, then it's raining halfway through. So you can't really, we're just taking the days as they come now. So we still got a bit to do. Keith's putting the mower on, so we're going to be mowing some more today. I don't know if they're going to mow outside the farm, but yeah, that's it. That's what we're doing. We're going. We're probably on the tedder for this morning, and then carting some bales back later on. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the spot. Anyway, it's a cool spot. We're off tedding again, but yesterday and a few days before. We've been carrying the ted around, and for some reason, and I cannot figure out why, the farmers looked at it, Pete's looked at it, but this electric plug all of a sudden just comes out. Now when you're going down the road, this whole back end, it moves up and down with the road to give you a soft ride. But we can't figure out where it's being pulled. There's no damage. There's no damage to the wire, but after 10 minutes on the road, that's down there like that. Pete has rewired it through the machine a different route, and it's still doing it. I come home yesterday and it happened twice on a 15-minute, 20-minute journey home. So, camera's set up. Obviously, you can't. You're driving, so you can't be looking out the back all the time. So. I set a camera up, we're going to get to the bottom of it and see where it's snagging. Farmer tied it to this hydraulic lead. I mean, that's not getting pulled out, so I just want to see where it is getting pulled. I don't know if this is snagged on the top link somewhere, but we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're hoping the sun comes out later on so we can go and hay make some of the fields, the new fields that we've taken on. But this here sort of paints a picture. You can see out the windows there. Hang on, I'm trying to drive. You can see out the windows there, you know, that this is the picture all over for us. Just grass is so down. It's you know, that would almost make in the rows. If you look out in front of me, the yeah, so, and it's a picture of the whole thing. It's this here isn't. It's not just here. I mean, it varies. Some fields have had a little bit more than others, but this is pretty much the bigger picture of everything. Well, happened again. Forgot to turn my camera on. Well, we're going to put my camera up there tomorrow and see what's catching on. I've got a feeling it's catching on the top link there. But I want to know for sure what it is actually catching on, because nothing doesn't really make sense much. Right, Peter's hooking up the baler. So the first thing he put on was we change over to the drawbar, didn't we? Yeah. And a pin goes in the hitch with a clip underneath to stop it coming out when you're going down the road. Wind your jack up. leave that hooked in all the time, do you?
What's that?
That jack?
No, flip it over.
Alright. Oh, it turns upside down like that.
If you left it hanging down, it'd drag all the rows of grass up in heat.
Tell us which one does what then, please.
Those two swing the drawbar out backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Swing it into transport and work. And that one lifts the pickup.
That's that bit.
That's the light. And that just keeps it all up out of the way.
Keeps the shaft up. That's it, is it?
Got tennis balls for in there.
I don't know where your tennis balls are gone.
You've lost
No,
them.
I haven't lost them. Oh, I just noticed they weren't there. What about the back with the string? Let's have a look where the string goes.
So I think Andrew's loaded it all up. Yeah.
So
Full
it
of
starts
string.
here, does it? Show people how it works.
It goes
So
to this one.
this is from your baler, it comes up into here.
And when that one runs out, this little tag is joined onto that one. So that starts on that one. When that one runs out, it joins on and it goes into that one.
So these rolls, you have to have them up the right way, don't you?
Yes.
If it's the other way round, it won't work, will it?
No. And then you pull from the centre and they finish off at the outside here. And you join it onto the next one.
And this one, so they both have their own reel to go to, have they?
One goes to the left needle, one goes to the right needle.
So that one starts over here.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is your left, and
Yeah.
this is your right.
Yeah.
And they should run out together.
Yeah, within a few bales, yeah.
Yeah.
So it starts there, then it goes to that one, and then it goes to that one.
Sweet. And there's a picture of how it's stringed up.
How to thread your needles.
Simple. That there is your...
You turn that little dial to increase the bale tension.
Yeah.
It just squeezes this. There's one on the bottom. It squeezes them together.
Yeah.
Makes it harder for the bale to come out.
Right.
And as you do that, it puts more hay into the bale. Makes them heavier.
Right.
So you
So it'll make your strings tighter as well, won't it?
yeah. So you regulate it with that.
And how do you do your length? How do you control?
That's on there.
So you adjust that by...
You have to undo this bolt here and slide that green piece up and down there.
Sweet. There we go. That's how you make your bales
As
longer.
the bale comes out, you see, it turns this star,
Yeah.
which turns that wheel there. And when it gets to this cutout piece in there, can you see it?
Yes.
When it comes to that cutout piece there, it trips some needles to tie the bale.
I see.
And
Yeah,
then,
I see.
and then that drops back down to this point again and starts again.
Oh, cool. And in there, that's your knotters?
Yeah.
That's a knot. Oh, wow, that's cool. I've never actually lifted that up before. Cool. So when Pete gets into the field, he'll start baling. The settings should be somewhere close where little Andrew was baling last time. But he'll start baling, do 3 or 4, 5, 6 bales, then he'll get off, check the density, check the pressure on the bales, and adjust the length and density as needed. What are we doing there?
Just winding the arms up so that they don't.
What will happen when you turn?
It lifts it up higher
Yeah,
so that it doesn't hit this when you turn and bend the shaft.
that's easily forgotten about, especially when you're rushing around. Isn't it? That's easily forgotten about,
Yeah.
especially when you've got different people using different machines and stuff like that, isn't it? It's easily overlooked.
It's expensive if you bend that though.
How much is this shaft? Loads of money?
Probably $1,000.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Right, so we've getting ourselves organised. Peter's gone with the baler, Colin's gone with his baler. We're going to hook a trailer on and catch them up. The old man's going to bring the loader and a trailer as well. Then the farmer will be back and he'll probably end up bringing a trailer for tomorrow because there's too much there for just today. So by the end of tomorrow we should have all of that cleared off, and we should have a minute to do some filming when we get there, so that'll be good. We can show you that as well. We're going to hook up one of these trailers, drag it along. It's quite a drive, and yeah.
Been trying for too long. I gave up, I'm in love. Been looking everywhere. It doesn't make sense, no.
Farmer's left me with his tractor and the auto steer. He showed me how it works, and yeah, it's all going on in here. We got Keithy's tether on, 13 meter crone, and this thing is just mental. It's crazy how much work you can do in just one pass. And you can run this machine on any of our tractors. It doesn't have to be a high powered machine. This is just a 160 horsepower tractor, but you can run it on any of them. It doesn't require a lot of power. But yeah, we got it hooked up to the GPS. Farmer set it all up for us. We're a little bit disappointed with the hay here. We'll get out and have a look at it in a little bit. It's a shame, but it is what it is. You know, can't help the weather, can you? So it's going to catch you out at some point. It always does. We thought it may be a little bit better than it is, but it's not. We're not going to kid ourselves, but it'll still sell because hay's still going to be short this year, and we're not too worried as long as we can get it fit to go in the baler. They're a little bit heavy at the moment. The balers are struggling, but the sun's only just come out, so we're fighting it at the minute. But it'll be fine. By the end, by the next couple of, give it half an hour, it'll all look completely different, and Farmer will be smiling again. But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys. Farmer usually has this tractor on his spray. You can see the front tank out front. But during busy times like haymaking and stuff, we can just whip the sprayer off, and we can still use the tractor for something like this, an easy job like this. So this system, you can see the steering wheel going a bit mad, and there's a dome on top, and it tells the steering wheel which way it's got to go. It works pretty well actually, apart from the steering wheel going a bit mental. It actually works pretty smooth. You don't feel like you're going left and right. It works pretty nice. And I've only got little Andrew's tractor to compare that to, really. So we've just finished this field, so we're going to fold it up. Remember, I have used this machine before, but it was last year. I think we need to, this box just controls, takes away the folding up to the hydraulic sheet at the back, which holds everything, the swarf board they call it, stops it all going in the hedge. We just turn that off. You've got to make sure it's flat against the thing, because sometimes it will just pop itself up a bit. Then we lift up like that, and then I think we fold it up with that one. And I've got to watch this thing like a hawk just in case. Nice and gentle when you're folding her up. It's quite clever. It will has little switches all over the tether that activate the next ram. Just make sure these wheels don't collide. Okay, and now we go to the next field. So reverse of what we just done. Okay, then we put the whole lot down. We have to pressurize it. And we'll pick itself up. And then it goes from there into flow. And that's us set up. Then we hit this little box. I don't know if you can see it, the screen might be in your way. But now when we pull this lever, the swath board will come out. Like that. Then we can start her up on the PTO. Farmer's got the revs set on the A button, so we hit the A button and we're ready to go. First time round we have to do it ourselves. We have to do the headlands first time round and second time round, and then we can let the GPS do the work afterwards. I ain't going to go fast because I haven't used this in a little while and it is pretty easy to get wrong with it, but it's a beautiful machine. They've got little Franklin's here. You know, for them boys to buy that and do that, unbelievable. He's on the rake. It's not hurting, is it? Ain't going away. Finished tedding for today. So that will come back with us when we go home. But we're just going to have a quick look at the machines, we're going to have a quick look at the bales. It's not the best stuff, we're not going to pretend it's the greatest thing ever. That's a good bale, nice and tight. We've got a couple of rows here. Peter's on this tractor. I mean, it's not terrible, it's not rubbish, but it's not what we're usually baling. One of the other fields over the Ray, that is still a little bit better, so we'll be and it's the biggest field out the lot, and it's the field with the most hay in as well. Just have a little nice tight bales. That's a good solid bale.
Cause I need you on the dance floor. 4 AM and we go home. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name or the death crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
We are back at the farm. It is 7 o'clock. The guys are just packing up, coming home. Everyone's bringing a trailer, bringing machines home. We're the lucky ones this time. We get to go home early, so take advantage of that. So thanks for watching once again. All right, nice one. See ya.